Hello everyone and welcome to another lesson. Today I want to show you how to add DeepSeek to your n8n workflow. It is a bit tricky, so hang in there with me. I'm gonna leave you the file for this workflow in the description box below, as well as some important links for you to use. The reason why we're going to use DeepSeek is because it's really cheap. Version 3 is really awesome. I've been using it for quite a while now. It's really very cheap. So I've added this $5 into my OpenRouter account, and so far I've used less than half a dollar for the past couple of weeks. It's crazy. I think this makes AI available for everyone, so there's no reason why anyone cannot start now having AI agents that offload some of his work so he can gain his life back, some of his time back, so we can concentrate on the important bits in our life that requires really creative thinking and less on the repetitive tasks. So if you go to OpenRouter here, OpenRouter is a website that offers a lot of AI models. So this has ChatGPT, Grok, Llama, all of the AI models, right? You just sign in and create a new account and add a $5. And then you can go to your keys here. You click on this, and then it will have keys. Create a new key and copy the API key. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go to here, create workflow, and I always like to name my workflow, so I'm going to say DeepSeek, and I am going to say save. And we always start with a trigger. So a trigger is a way to start our workflow. It's like the signal, the alarm that starts things. Okay, there's a lot of ways to start I'm going to use a chat message because I'm going to use an AI. Okay, so you see this lightning bolts, that means this is the trigger. Okay, I'm going to add, and I'm going to say advanced AI, and look how easy n8n makes it, right? I'm going to say AI model. So I'm going to use conversational agent in here, and I always like to add a system message. Let's start by you are a helpful assistant. Okay, all is good. Now it automatically takes the prompt from the previous node, which is the chat node. All right, so we see here this beautiful AI agent node. This saves us a lot of time, right? We don't have to do lots of nodes, right? I always like to, we have an input, I always like to create an output. For that, I'm gonna create just a variable called response. Okay, for now. So here we have three outputs. The main one is the chat model with this asterisk. So I'm going to hit plus, and I'm going to go to OpenAI. Now you can create your new account here. Just one thing to mention is you grab your API key from OpenRouter, put it right here, and for the base URL you need to change that. You need to change that to, let's say, DeepSeek version 3. You can use the R1 version as well. So the base URL is something you will find here. So let's search for base URL. So yeah, there you go, base URL. This is it. You just copy this, put it here the same way I do it, and just save. That's the only bit that you need to do. And once you do that, you're gonna have this with no models. That's because we're using a detour way to use DeepSeek. In order to do that, we're gonna use an expression. The expression is gonna have the name of the model that we want to use. And you can have that from here. Just click copy on this, go here, paste, bam, that's it. ignore this beautiful red error thing. I'm gonna hit save. So now we have the chat model, the brain of our agent. We can set up a memory. So a memory is a way for the agent to remember past messages, right? And you just use the Windows buffer menu. It links everything automatically, and you just say how many chats you'd like to remember in the past. 5 is fine for now. That's it. That's the only thing that you need to do. For now, this is a way. Let's chat with the model. What is the capital of France? Let's see. So we triggered it. It goes to the model, right? It's thinking now. It's using the model. And it used the Windows buffer, window buffer memory. So it's one chat, and then we have a response. So let's see what the response is. The capital of France is Paris. Say perfect. So here now we can set the value of this. So we'll just grab this, and it's going to be the output of this. Okay. So now we have a working workflow. It starts with a message and goes in and have a result. Now, if you want to use the newer, which I think released a couple of days ago, the R1, which is a main competitor for the ChatGPT O1, to use that, you only need to go here to search for the DeepSeek. Sorry. There you go, this R1. And then copy its name, and then come here and then paste that in here. That's what you only need to do, because you already set up everything and it works. Okay. And you have a response here. So I hope that was useful to you guys. This is just a lesson for you to get started to test with your AI agent. Now, of course, this trigger node can be it can be anything. Actually, it can be a Slack message, a Discord message, a WhatsApp message, an Instagram, anything. And the output would be a response to that message. Now we'll go in deep in the next lessons of how to set that up and how to create all these agents. Also, we have this tools setup that you can add. You can add a calculator. Now your AI agent can do calculations accurately. You can add a Wikipedia model. Now a Wikipedia tool. Now your AI agent has a calculator and Wikipedia, and you can also add a lot of more. These things are growing as things become more streamlined with n8n. Okay, so I'm gonna include this workflow for you guys below in the description, so you can use it. Test out DeepSeek version 3, test out the R1 as well. Hopefully that helps out for you guys. And if you did like this lesson, give it a like, subscribe for more videos, and don't forget to save. See you in the next lesson.